When it comes to the Unforgivable Curses in Hogwarts Legacy, the mechanics behind these spells, at least the ones that have already been confirmed, are pretty easy to understand, right? Avada Kedavra, the killing curse, is the most straightforward. It's a powerful spell that will do maximum damage to your enemy, basically an insta-kill. The Crucio curse, a torturing spell, probably won't deal too much damage, maybe like take half of the life bar, but the main idea is that the enemy will experience the most excruciating pain once cast on them. I'm thinking there will be some sort of animation portraying the suffering of an NPC. They'll be like twitching and twisting on the ground and making the most animalistic scream. Maybe somewhat similar to how NPCs act when set on fire in GTA. There's still speculation of whether or not there will be some sort of energy or rage build-up bar that once filled will let us use any of these spells, kind of like a special ability. Which, by the way, would be accurate to the lore, because you need to be really enraged and actually have a great desire and intent to either kill or torture. Otherwise, the spell doesn't do much. But when it comes to the Imperial Curse, it gets a bit complicated, because it isn't as straightforward as the other two. When cast successfully, the curse places the victim completely under the caster's control and forces them to do whatever caster wants them to do. We actually discussed this question with other content creators during our collab stream organized by Alex at Podcast Now. How will the Imperious Curse work in Hogwarts Legacy? And the theory that I kind of pitched seemed to work with everyone there, so I want to kind of share with you guys. So the thinking process behind this mechanic actually started with me trying to understand how the Polyjuice Potion works in the game. So just a quick reminder, the Polyjuice Potion is a potion that allows the drinker to assume the form of someone else. It is a highly complicated, challenging, and time-consuming potion. In the game, we will first have to find a recipe, which should be relatively easy to do. It's included in most potent potions, which can be found in the restricted section of Hogwarts Library. Then, following the instructions, we'll have to gather all the ingredients and brew it in the secluded space where ideally no one can see us making this forbidden potion. I think the room of requirement will be perfect for this sake. The timing, though. The stewing of this potion takes a month to complete. I don't know exactly how much time it will end up being in the game, but I expect it to be a lot. I don't know if there will be a way to speed it up. Andy Reloads made a great discovery recently and just opened my eyes on the way we can speed up the growing of plants in Hogwarts Legacy by using mooncalf's dung as fertilizer. Because mooncalf's poop, if collected properly, can have great magical abilities, including accelerating the growing process of magical plants. But I don't know if we can speed up the stewing process. But once that is done, we'll have to get a piece of someone, whoever we want to turn ourselves into, like hair or nails or, well, I don't know. It says a piece of person, so... Then drop that piece in the potion, consume, and turn into that person or animal. The duration of the effects vary from 10 minutes to 12 hours, depending on the skill of the brewer. Hermione, for example, was able to make the potion last about an hour while being a second-year student. So I think we can at least hope for an hour or possibly more if we upgrade our potion skills. But while under the effects, we will essentially be a different character. We will be seeing through the eyes of an NPC and go, I don't know, to their common room or invade an evil camp and spy on our enemy. And I see a similar mechanic behind the Imperial Curse. Once cast, we will quote-unquote become the opponent and be able to control them and fight other enemies using whatever skills, spells they have. I assume there will also be some time limitations as well, because technically you can resist the curse and say if your actual avatar receives damage from an incoming spell, it breaks the effects of Imperious Curse and you lose control of that NPC. Maybe if we upgrade the spell in some way, we can no longer be impaired while the spell is in effect and simply have the enemy fight on our side. Kind of like those little cabbages. but again, for a limited time. And during that limited time, the Imperialized will be sort of invincible, but once the spell is lifted, all the damage they received will come in effect, and if they somehow manage to be alive, have some sort of bleeding effect. Because being under the influence of Imperio kind of screws you up a little bit. I mean, this way, it will be almost word to word how it's described in the book. You essentially take control of the Imperialized and make them do whatever. It's kind of like the Polyjuice Potion, only minus all the brewing and gathering of the ingredients. And there's the chance of you going to Azkaban if you use the spell. But on the bright side, this could be also used as a stealthy tactic and have an Imperialized enemy go deep inside a camp and steal something or launch an attack from within. There's actually a lot of examples of similar mechanics in other games, like World of Warcraft, as Andy pointed out, Assassin's Creed with turning into a bird while scouting the area, even the old Harry Potter game, The Prisoner of Azkaban, where Hermione could control different creatures, this rabbit with the Lapaphos spell, or Draconicus while controlling this tiny little dragon. The mechanics are there to make this spell happen. By the way, if for some reason you're still under the impression that Polyjuice Potion may not be in the game, the developers teased it themselves on their website since the reveal trailer. I mean, if there is liquid luck in the game, Polyjuice Potion is a guarantee. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to check out other videos on this channel and click the like button, the subscribe button, and all the other buttons of that nature. See you next time.